She sent me a text at 3 a.m. "We're done. I'm keeping the kids in the house. Good luck, loser." My wife of 10 years, Tara, had gutted me in 12 words. My hands shook as I read it again, alone in my truck, parked outside our Boise home. She was with my best friend, Kyle. I was about to lose everything. I'm Jake, 36, a regular guy who thought he had it all figured out. I'm a structural engineer, the kind who designs bridges and dreams of stable foundations. Ironic, right? I graduated from Boise State, nothing fancy, just a solid degree that got me a job at a local construction firm. Started at $70,000 a year. Not bad for Idaho, with a promise of profit sharing if we landed big projects. I poured my soul into that job, working late nights to secure contracts while Tara played the perfect wife at home. I met Tara at a dive bar downtown, a total fluke. Spilled my beer on her jacket during a crowded happy hour. She laughed it off, said I owed her a drink. She was a paralegal, sharp as a tack, with a smile that could stop traffic. We clicked instantly. Her witty banter matched my dry humor. 2 years later, we were married in a small park ceremony, saving up for a cozy ranch-style house in Meridian. Our twins, Ethan and Ava, arrived in 2017. Life felt like a dream. The firm grew fast. We went from a scrappy crew of 8 to a 60-person operation with a downtown office. I climbed to project manager, overseeing million-dollar builds. Profit sharing kicked in, $200,000 in equity, a gamble I hoped would pay off. Tara cut back to part-time work to raise the kids. We had barbecues, took the twins to Yellowstone, lived the Idaho suburban life. I thought we were solid. Then Kyle moved in across the street in 2022. He was my college buddy, a real estate agent turned lifestyle coach, always posting motivational garbage online. Buff, loud, always grilling steaks shirtless in his driveway. Tara started jogging with him, said it was for health. I was buried in work, managing a bridge project that could make or break the firm. I didn't notice her lingering smiles, or the way she'd blush after their runs. It started small. Tara swapped her yoga pants for flashy running gear, $150 sneakers, neon tank tops. She'd come home glowing, hair damp, claiming she showered at Kyle's home gym. I'd be wrestling with blueprints while she texted nonstop, phone angled away from me. "Just work stuff," she'd say, but her old phone password, our anniversary, was changed. She snapped when I asked why. "Stop being paranoid, Jake." The kids noticed too. Ethan, 8, got quiet, stopped showing me his drawings. Ava clung to me, crying when I left for work. One day she whispered, "Why's Mommy always with Uncle Kyle?" My stomach dropped. I brushed it off, told myself it was nothing. But then I saw them. Kyle's arm around Tara at a neighborhood potluck, her giggling like a teenager. I confronted her that night. "Bad move," she exploded. "You're never here, Jake. Kyle actually listens to me." "Listens? While I'm busting my ass to pay our mortgage?" She stormed out, stayed at Kyle's to cool off. I sat in our living room staring at the twins' toys, feeling like the floor was caving in. Next day, I checked our bank account, $800 in charges at a spa, a steakhouse, a boutique, places we never went together. I started digging, found hotel receipts in her car, 20 miles from home. Lingerie charges I never saw her wear. I installed a nanny cam in the living room just in case. 2 nights later, I caught Tara and Kyle on video, sneaking into our house while the kids slept. Not jogging, not talking. My best friend and my wife in our bed. I saved that footage in 3 places. Then it got worse. I got a call from HR at work. "Jake, we need you in the office now." I walked in to find 2 cops waiting. Tara had filed a police report claiming I'd shoved her during an argument about money. She had photos, bruises on her arms, a red mark on her cheek. I was arrested in front of my team, handcuffed like a thug. My life unraveled in minutes. I sat in a jail cell, the stench of bleach and despair choking me. My wrists burned from the cuffs. Tara's lies had me labeled a monster. How could she do this? My kids, Ethan and Ava, were out there, thinking their dad was a criminal. I clenched my fists, fighting back tears. I'd built our life, and she torched it. Jail was a nightmare. The fluorescent lights buzzed like a swarm of wasps drilling into my skull. I shared a cell with a guy muttering about his big score. My brother, Nate, posted bail after 36 hours, $5,000 I didn't have. I stumbled out, ankle monitor strapped on, feeling like a dog on a leash. The firm suspended me, citing reputational risk. My inbox flooded with messages. "Jake, is it true?" Friends vanished. Neighbors whispered. My life was a smoking ruin. Back at Nate's cramped Boise apartment, I crashed on his lumpy couch, staring at the ceiling. Tara got an emergency restraining order. I couldn't go home. Couldn't see my kids. Child Protective Services called. Ethan and Ava were with Tara, safe from their violent dad. Safe? With her and Kyle, the guy who'd betrayed me since college? I punched the wall, knuckles bleeding, and Nate had to pull me back. "Jake, don't lose it now," he growled. I hired a lawyer, Sarah, a pit bull in a pantsuit. She cost $400 an hour, draining my savings. "Gather evidence," she said. "Act normal." Normal? My wife was parading around with Kyle, posting cozy Instagram stories, coffee dates, gym selfies, my child support cash funding their dates. I checked the nanny cam footage daily, obsessively. One clip showed Tara telling Ava, "Daddy's sick, he can't come home." My heart shattered. Then, a bombshell. Sarah called. "Jake, Tara's been planning this." She'd found texts between Tara and Kyle, leaked by Kyle's ex-girlfriend, Mia. They'd schemed for months. Fake bruises, staged fights, even coached neighbors to lie. Tara had bumped her arm on a door frame, snapped a photo, and called it abuse. Kyle egged her on, "We'll get the house, the kids, everything." I felt sick, betrayed twice over. I drove Uber to pay the bills, my engineering career in ashes. Drunk passengers rambled about my old firm's projects, bridges I'd designed. "Hey, aren't you that guy who—" "Yeah, that's me. Your disgraced Uber driver." One night, a kid vomited in my truck. I cleaned it up, sobbing, wondering how I'd fallen so far. Tara was living our life while I scraped by, eating gas station sandwiches. Then, a twist. My firm's biggest project, a $50 million bridge deal, hit a snag. A software glitch exposed a security flaw in our designs. Guess who'd built the fail-safe code years ago? Me. The CEO called, desperate. "Jake, we need you back. Contract work off the books." I laughed bitterly. Saved the company that fired me, but I needed leverage. I agreed, working nights from Nate's kitchen table, fixing their mess. Meanwhile, Tara upped the ante. She filed for full custody, claiming I was unstable. Her lawyer cited my arrest, my erratic behavior. Erratic? I was coding 16 hours a day and driving Uber to survive. Sarah fought back, but the court limited me to supervised visits, 1 hour every 2 weeks in a grim CPS office. Ethan wouldn't talk. Ava clung to my leg, whispering, "Why'd you hurt Mommy?" I choked back rage. One night I caught a break. Mia, Kyle's ex, slipped me a USB drive at a gas station. "I'm done protecting him," she hissed. It had voicemails. Tara and Kyle plotting to milk Jake's equity when the firm went public. They'd known about the bridge deal's potential, planned to clean me out in the divorce. Mia's voice cracked. They ruined me too. I gripped. That USB like a lifeline, my revenge taking shape. My hands shook, holding Mia's USB, a ticking bomb of truth. Tara and Kyle's voices echoed in my earbuds, scheming to ruin me. "Once the firm goes public, we'll take half," Tara giggled. Half my life's work, my kids' future, rage, burned through me. I wasn't just fighting for myself anymore. This was war. Sarah, my lawyer, nearly dropped her coffee when I played the voicemails. "Jake, this is gold," she said, eyes gleaming. "We'll bury them." But it wasn't. Enough. Tara's custody case was gaining traction. Her fake tears convinced the judge I was a risk. Supervised visits were torture. Ethan drew pictures of Mommy's new friend Kyle, while Ava asked if I'd ever come home. I hugged them, whispering, "Soon, I promise." My voice cracked. I kept driving Uber, swallowing pride as passengers recognized me from the news. "Bridge guy, right? Got arrested?" I'd nod, forcing a smile while my soul screamed. The firm's bridge project was my only leverage. I fixed their glitch in secret, saving their $50 million deal. The CEO, Dan, offered a bonus, $100,000 off the books. I took it, funneling every cent to Sarah. We needed a knockout punch. Then Tara escalated. She showed up at Nate's apartment, mascara streaked, begging to talk. I let her in, phone, recording. She spun a sob story. Kyle manipulated her. She was scared. She missed me. "We could fix this, Jake, for the kids." Her eyes flicked to my laptop. My firm's stock was rumored to skyrocket. She knew. I played along, nodding, while my gut churned. "I'll think about it," I lied. The The next day, Sarah uncovered more. Tara had faked a hospital visit claiming I'd pushed her, backed by a forged medical report. Kyle's cousin, a nurse, helped stage it. They'd bribed a neighbor, Lisa, to swear she saw me yell at Tara in our driveway. Lisa? The one who borrowed my lawnmower? Betrayal stung deep. I felt like a fool, surrounded by snakes. I dug deeper, hacking into Tara's old email. She'd reused our anniversary password. Stupid move. I found messages to Kyle. Jake's equity is millions now. We just need him out of the picture. Out of the picture? My kids' faces flashed in my mind. I forwarded everything to Sarah, hands trembling. She filed a motion to dismiss Tara's custody claim, citing fraud. The judge scheduled a hearing in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the firm's stock rumors grew. Analysts predicted a buyout, $3 billion, maybe more. My equity, 150,000 shares at $1 each when I started, could hit $200 per share. Do the math, $30 million. Tara's timing wasn't random. She'd planned this since Kyle moved in, betting on my success while framing me as a monster. The audacity made my head spin. One night, I caught Kyle tailing my Uber. He followed me to a drop-off, then cornered me at a gas station. "Let's talk, man," he smirked, all fake charm. "Tara's sorry. We can settle this." Settle? After they stole my kids, my reputation? I gripped my phone, recording. "You framed me," I spat. He laughed. "Prove it." Oh, I would. Mia dropped another bomb. She'd hacked Kyle's cloud drive, photos of him and Tara staging her bruises, with makeup, laughing. One showed Tara applying red marks in Kyle's bathroom, time-stamped before her police report. Mia was furious, done with Kyle's lies. "He did this to me too," she said, voice breaking. "Get them, Jake." I swore I would. The hearing loomed. Sarah prepped me like a boxer before a title fight. Stay calm, let the evidence talk. But calm? Impossible. Tara was posting online, playing the victim, Kak's single mom struggles captioned, with Ethan and Ava's photos. My kids, her props. I wanted to scream. Instead, I worked, drove, and waited, my revenge simmering, ready to explode. My heart pounded as the courtroom doors swung open. Tara sat there, playing the broken single mom, dabbing her eyes with a tissue. Crocodile tears! I wanted to scream. She'd stolen my kids, trashed my name, and now eyed my millions like a vulture. But I had Mia's evidence, Sarah's strategy, and a fire in my gut. Game on. The hearing was a circus. Tara's lawyer, a slick guy named Vince, strutted in with a $2,000 suit, spinning a tale of me as the unhinged engineer who snapped under pressure. He waved Tara's fake hospital report, claiming I'd left her bruised and terrified. Ethan and Ava sat in the gallery, confused, clutching each other's hands. My chest ached. I hadn't seen them unsupervised in months. Sarah squeezed my arm. "Stay cool, Jake. We've got this." Vince droned on, painting Tara as a saint who supported my career while raising our twins. Supported? By cheating? With Kyle and framing me? I bit my tongue, tasting blood. Then Sarah stood, calm as a sniper. "Your Honor, we have evidence that disputes Ms. Tara's claims." She slid a USB drive across the table. The judge's eyebrows shot up. Tara froze. Sarah played the voicemails first. Tara's voice filled the room, giggling with Kyle. "Jake's equity is millions now. We'll split it clean." Gasps rippled through the courtroom. Ethan looked at Tara, eyes wide. Ava clutched her stuffed bunny tighter. Then came Mia's photos. Tara smearing makeup to fake bruises. Kyle coaching her. "Cry harder, babe. Sell it." The judge's face darkened. Tara's lawyer stammered, "This is circumstantial." Sarah didn't flinch. She presented emails, texts, even Ring doorbell footage of Tara and Kyle plotting in his car outside my house. They'd rehearsed her reconciliation act, laughing about milking Jake's millions. The neighbor, Lisa, who'd lied for them, she caved under Sarah's questioning, admitting Tara paid her $500 to back the abuse story. Lisa sobbed. "I'm sorry, Jake." The judge called a recess. Tara bolted to the bathroom, face pale. Kyle, subpoenaed, slouched in the back, avoiding my glare. I wanted to punch his smug face, but Sarah's words echoed, "Let the evidence talk." Back in session, Sarah dropped the hammer, Mia's testimony. Kyle's ex took the stand, voice steady, but eyes blazing. "They did this to me, too." False. Charges? Took my savings. They're predators. Mia revealed Tara and Kyle's pattern, targeting tech workers, faking abuse, splitting divorce payouts. 2 other victims, both engineers, had lost everything to their scams. The courtroom buzzed. Tara's lawyer objected, flailing, but the judge shut him down. "Enough," she snapped. "I'm referring this to the DA for fraud and perjury." Tara's sob story crumbled like ash. Outside, Tara tried to corner me, mascara streaming. "Jake, please, I was scared. Kyle made me." I laughed, cold and sharp. "Save it for the feds." Kyle bolted for his car, but Mia's new boyfriend, a burly Boise cop, blocked him. "Going somewhere?" he growled. Kyle's face went white. I felt a twisted thrill. Karma was real. The judge fast-tracked a custody evaluation. Ethan and Ava were placed with me temporarily, pending investigation. I took them to Nate's that night, their tiny hands gripping mine. Ethan whispered, "Is Mommy bad?" I hugged. Him, throat tight. "She made mistakes, buddy. We'll figure it out." Ava cried herself to sleep. I didn't sleep, too busy planning my next move. The firm's buyout rumors exploded. A tech giant, think Google level, offered $3.2 billion. My 150,000 shares, now worth $240 each. That's $36 million. Tara's lawyer emailed, demanding half, claiming marital assets. Sarah laughed. After her fraud, she'll get nothing. I bought a modest house in Eagle, gated, secure. The kids needed safety. I needed a fortress. Tara wasn't done yet. Tara wasn't done. She came at me like a hurricane, eyes wild, banging on my new Eagle house's door at dawn. "Jake, we need to talk!" she screamed, fake tears streaming. My security cams caught every second. She wanted my millions, my kids, my soul. I wasn't giving her a damn thing. This was my comeback. I called Sarah instantly. "Tara's here losing it," she advised. "Don't engage. Record everything." I watched Tara through the Ring app, ranting about our family while neighbors peeked from curtains. She'd swapped her Lululemon for a thrift store sweater, playing the victim again. Pathetic. My phone pinged. Her lawyer filed for emergency spousal support, claiming my $36 million was community property. The nerve. Inside, Ethan and Ava huddled on the couch, scared. "Why's Mommy so mad?" Ava whispered. I hugged them, heartbreaking. "She's confused, sweetie. You're safe." I'd spent $2 million each on their trust funds, locked until they're 25. Tara couldn't touch it, but she was desperate, clawing for any scrap of my windfall. Sarah dug deeper into Tara's scams. The feds were circling, her and Kyle's. Fraud spanned 3 states, 5 victims. They'd used burner phones, fake IDs, even a shell company to launder payouts. Mia, Kyle's ex, handed over bank records showing Tara stashing $200,000 from her last scam. "She's a pro," Mia said, voice bitter. "Kyle's just her muscle." I felt sick but vindicated. Meanwhile, my consulting business took off. I hired 3 loyal ex-co-workers building software for local firms. It kept me sane, gave me purpose beyond revenge. The kids loved our new house. Ethan got a Lego room, Ava a purple art studio. But nightmares haunted them. Ethan woke screaming, "Don't leave, Daddy!" Ava drew pictures of Tara with Kyle, frowning. I hired Dr. Lena, a child therapist, to help them heal. Tara's next move was bold. She crashed a neighborhood BBQ, kids in tow, acting like we were still married. "Jake's just confused," she told everyone, smiling sweetly. "My neighbors, once friends, bought it. One, Greg, pulled me aside. 'Give her a chance, man.'" "Chance? After she framed me?" Showed him the Ring footage of Tara's doorstep meltdown. His jaw dropped. "She's unhinged. The feds raided Kyle's place that week. Found laptops, fake documents, even a script for Tara's abused wife act. He cracked under pressure, spilling everything. "Tara planned it all," he whined to the FBI, claimed she'd seduced him, promised millions. Classic Kyle, 0, spine. Tara's arrest followed, splashed across Boise news. Local mom in fraud scandal. I shielded the kids, but Ethan saw it online. "Is Mommy in jail?" he asked, eyes huge. Sarah prepped for the final custody hearing. Tara's lawyer tried to spin her arrest as stress from Jake's abuse. Laughable. We had voicemails, photos, Mia's testimony, even Kyle's confession. The judge wasn't buying Tara's act anymore. She sat in court, handcuffed, glaring at me. I stared back, unflinching. My kids deserved a dad, not her lies. I kept driving Uber part-time, grounding myself. Passengers gossiped about my big win. "You're that bridge guy, right? Millionaire now?" I'd shrug, say, "Just driving." The money, $22 million after taxes, was safe in trusts, investments, and a foundation for falsely accused dads. I'd helped 2 fathers already, reuniting them with their kids. It felt better than any paycheck. Tara tried one last stunt. She mailed me a letter from jail, handwritten, tear-stained. "Jake, I love you. Let's start over for Ethan and Ava." I laughed so hard I choked. Love? She loved my bank account. I scanned it, sent it to Sarah, who filed it as evidence of manipulation. The hearing was days away. I was ready to end this. The courtroom felt like a battlefield, tension thick as smoke. Tara sat, cuffed, her victim act gone, eyes burning with venom. I gripped the bench, Ethan and Ava's faces in my mind. Today, I'd end her lies, reclaim my life, and protect my kids. Her scam was crumbling, and my one move, truth, would shatter her for good. Sarah stood, a warrior in heels. "Your Honor, Ms. Tara's fraud is undeniable." She played the final card. Kyle's FBI confession, naming Tara as the mastermind. He detailed their scam, targeting tech guys, faking abuse, splitting millions. The judge's face was stone as Sarah showed Tara's jail letter, begging for reconciliation. The gallery gasped. Tara's lawyer, Vince, slumped, defeated. "No objection," he muttered. Tara took the stand, voice trembling. "I was scared, Your Honor. Jake's temper—" Sarah cut her off, projecting ring footage of Tara staging bruises, laughing with Kyle. "This is your scared wife?" Sarah's voice dripped sarcasm. The judge slammed her gavel. "Enough lies!" Tara's face crumpled, no tears left to fake. Ethan and Ava, watching from a side room, deserved better. The Fed's evidence sealed it. Bank records, fake IDs, Tara's script. For framing me, Mia testified, voice raw, about losing her savings to their scam. "They preyed on trust," she said. Another victim, a Seattle engineer, confirmed the pattern. The judge ordered Tara's spousal support claim dismissed and her custody rights suspended. "Pending felony charges, Mr. Jake gets full custody," she ruled. I exhaled, years of weightlifting. Tara screamed as bailiffs dragged her out. "You can't take my kids!" Oh, the irony. She'd stolen them first. Ethan and Ava ran to me, sobbing. "Daddy, we're home?" Ava asked. I nodded, tears falling. "Yeah, baby, forever." Outside, Kyle tried fleeing, but Mia's copy boyfriend tackled him in the parking lot. Cameras flashed. Boise's scandal of the year. We moved into the Eagle House, a sanctuary. Ethan built Lego bridges, mimicking my old designs. Ava painted rainbows, her smile returning. Dr. Lena helped them unpack Tara's lies. Ethan confessed she'd told him I hated him. "Not true, buddy," I said, hugging him tight. Max wanted to code games to make people happy. My heart swelled. They were healing. Tara and Kyle faced trial. She got 18 years. Fraud, perjury, conspiracy. Kyle, the spineless sidekick, took a plea for 12. The feds seized their scam profits, leaving Tara broke. I didn't gloat. I pitied her. She'd traded our family for greed. My foundation grew, helping 5 more dads fight false charges. One, a single father, hugged me, tears streaming. "You saved us." The $22 million sat in trusts and bonds, the kids' future secure. My consulting firm thrived. $2 million in contracts, a team of 10. I worked from home, grilling burgers for school fundraisers, cheering at Ava's art shows. Neighbors apologized, shamed by their trust in Tara. Greg, the BBQ guy, brought beers, mumbling, "I was wrong, man." I forgave him. Life was too short. One night, Ethan asked, "Will Mommy come back?" I paused, honest. "She's got a long road, bud, but we've got each other." Ava crawled into my lap, whispering, "You're the best daddy." I choked. Up, their love, my real fortune. Dating? No way, my kids were enough. We built a new life, scars fading, laughter returning. The firm's CEO called, offering my old job. I laughed, declined, and posted a blog. From arrest to redemption. It went viral. 10,000 shares. Strangers messaged, inspired. A dad in Ohio wrote, "Your story gave me hope." I smiled, closing my laptop. Tara wanted my millions. I got my kids. That's the win. The sun set over Eagle, and for the first time, I felt free. And here it is, the finale of today's story. Did everything turn out as you imagined, or did it end unexpectedly? I'd love to hear what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into the discussion together. If this story kept you in suspense, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? This is your chance to join an incredible community where exciting new stories unfold every day. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date. Thanks for your attention and see you on your new adventures.